the #1 seed and world #1 Luke Humphries, taking on the person whose Sid Waddell trophy he took 12 months on from that famous day where Michael Smith became champion of the world. But things have changed since then. Humphries is still the #1 in the world and will be for a little bit more time from here. Smith down at number 17 now, looking to rebuild with adversity. But did show some great courage in the previous round. And if he were to take out the 7-time winner on the European Tour here this afternoon, he could become a 7-time winner himself. They've got 9 wins on the European Tour collectively in Germany. And this tournament is very, very close to the heart of Michael Smith. He's won it back-to-back, but never in Göttingen. Dan Dawson's with us for the last game of the afternoon. You must have been impressed with Aspinall.
Massively so. Massively so. What a game of darts. What a start from Luke Humphries. And obviously Michael Smith tumbled down the rankings with the enormous chunk coming off his ranking at the World Championship. That's been the focus. He could have mitigated that a bit if he hadn't had his worst year on the Euro Tour last year for a number of years. 5 perfect darts, and Luke Humphries is genuinely astonished that he's not on the 9. Yeah, you can include those COVID years when we only had a handful of events. He was still doing better. He only just got to the European Championship last year. He was a number 29 seed. That is a poor return. 1 semi-final. He only reached quarter-final stages once last year.
83.
Yeah, I remember 2020. He made the final against Gezi Price in Hasselt. And that was off the back of
64. Luke 198.
losing to Gezi in another European Tour final before that, I think. This is a hot start from the world #1.
38.
Well, this is a shot that he's educated the world on. High single. He doesn't take it out, but he always wants the high single on the 60.
Be a bit of a steal, this. Oh, that looks good. Michael Smith's turn to stare at the board, wondering how that wasn't in the treble 20.
Double fives had a say this afternoon. And has a say here.
He started this match with 5 perfect darts. He's missed 5 at double, the end of the opening leg, and Michael Smith has pinched it on double 10.
Yeah, plenty of English representation here in the form of dart shirts, lots of Aspinall shirts, Humphries shirts, Michael Smith shirts. They're probably going to have to sing a little louder now that Martin Schindler's gone.
95.
And Michael, when he goes to Riesa in a couple of weeks, whether he wins this tournament or not, is going to be celebrating his 100th European Tour event. Humphries has got more wins on this tour than Michael Smith, having played less than half the events.
96.
Look, both of these guys have reached the top. World #1 world champion. It's just Luke Humphries, he's not followed a dissimilar path to Michael Smith. He's just done it on like triple speed. Win on the floor, win on the Euro Tour, win a big major, become world champion.
That's what makes this fixture so brilliant. When they're both at full tilt, you can't take your eyes off it.
54.
Humphries could do the nice clean kill here, just to forget what happened in the previous leg. Is it clean? Can't find a way through.
Even Luke Humphries is going to struggle to navigate his way through there. Double 12. That's 2-0. Michael Smith making the early running in this one. It's only 6 visit legs, but that's been good enough.
This is not the game that we expected, but Humphries won't panic. Coincidentally, their last 8 meetings have been in events that weren't ranked. Their last ranking match was in Players' Championship 20 in September of 2023.
A lot of Premier League. There was 6 in the Premier League last year. They've had some World Series ones. But it is dead level, 9-all. Michael Smith won a few more of the early ones. Then as Luke really established himself as one of the top boys and eventually the top boy, he leveled things up and they've been kind of sharing it since then. So 9 apiece.
Yeah, one of their meetings that sticks out, it was the European Championship back in 2022 when Humphries had gone bananas on the tour. It was eliminated by Smith. Now, this is the kind of leg that Humphries needs. Leave a double after 12, get rid of it and move on.
He's really put through his paces yesterday by Boris Kritschmar. And he stood up to it. And he's got himself a foothold in this game now. 13 darter, more regulation stuff from Humphries.
How would you describe, because you're a little bit better with the thesaurus than I am.
With the what?
The dictionary. How good was that 1-3-4 at the end with the 2 tops?
It was not just good, it felt almost necessary. Because Boris Kritschmar was not going away. And Luke Humphries, maybe now he's just settling into this game. 3 180s.
Love a good 140 sign, don't you? Well, that was because...
435.
Michael Smith, back-to-back winner of this title, prior to it being held here in Göttingen. But for both of these guys, the Euro Tour is the platform upon which they launched their careers. That's what really got Michael Smith moving on up through the rankings. Once he finally won one, this was the first one he won. It wasn't long after he made his first major semi-final. We know that Humphries had a year of dominating the Euro Tour and then started winning the majors.
Humphries is the better scorer in this game by a country mile. But it's this department that needs to improve.
78.
He's not burnt by that just yet. But we've seen a lot of drama on 18 points today already.
I don't think he'll be going 6-4-4.
18.
Well, 1-3-4, this would be the ultimate irony. Didn't go 6-4-4, but he has left
72.
it.
8.
To get rid of a pesky leg. He is everything and mad.
62.
He could be 4-1 down.
Double top. Well, Michael Smith lets him have another crack. But Luke Humphries has hit 1 of his 14 attempts at double. Wow. This is the world #1.
Michael is doubling excellently. I'm not sure how they would say this in Wales, but Humphries right now is tamping.
Yes.
Well, here's a curious one. As you can see, 10 missed darts in that previous leg. Michael Smith has never lost in the last 16 of this tournament. 5 times he's played, obviously in different places, but has never lost. Has never been taken to a last leg shootout either. He's beaten Kevin Painter, Robert Thornton, Johnny Clayton, Steve Beaton, and Roxy James Rodriguez.
Well, he took care of Ricardo Pietrezco yesterday, and he was pretty solid.
140.
To be honest, he's not looked that impressive in this game. His finishing has been good, but Luke Humphries could be pretty much out of sight if he was taking his chances. How do you dig yourself out of this situation, Paul? If you start a game and you just cannot buy a double, the rest of your game's going fine. You are dominating legs, you're bossing legs, you are missing doubles, and you're missing lots of them. How do you arrest that?
You've got to take a timeout. It's just 3 or 4 seconds, but you've got to use them wisely. Take a big, deep breath. Get rid of any negativity you're feeling. Move on. You can't affect what's happened. You can affect what will occur. It starts here. And if anybody's going to be able to do that, it is that man right there. He's been through it on the biggest stage of them all.
Well, the 2 legs he's won have both been 13 darters. He has left the double after 4 visits and pinned it first time. The problem comes if he misses once, he will carry on missing forever so far in this game. So the real test is going to be, if he does get down to a double and he misses the first dart at it, whether he can compose himself there.
If he does come through this, it'll be fascinating to get his insight.
But look, it's not news. Look how he has managed to rein in his emotions. You've seen him get a bit annoyed there, but he is not the Humphries of old, where the arms would be flapping about and he would really lose his rag.
He's had 1 visit in this game where he's really lost it. He flung a dart at the board. That's it. In the middle of the match. But remember Pietrezco? Remember Cullen? The year he won the Worlds? He was in trouble. He can dig his way out of trouble. He might just be doing that. That was a great switch.
He is playing beautifully, apart from as soon as he misses 1 dart at double and then it all goes messy. He has left the double after 4 visits. Again, for the countless times in this match he has done it. Now he has missed. And this time he puts it right.
Staring at that double 16 like it's stolen his milk off the step. Patience is a virtue in dart. It is a short format best of 11, but you have to have a measure of patience and resilience.
Michael Smith is a 2-time winner of this title. He's a Grand Slam winner, a former world champion, a former world #1. But this game feels like it is entirely about Luke Humphries.
95.
He is becoming the first to a double in almost every single leg. He is getting multiple darts at double if he needs them in almost every single leg. It's just a case of whether he can hit them. If he's done all his missing, and he's done lots of that, 17 darts missed at double, then maybe he can turn this around.
He walks away with a victory of 6-4, 6-5, averaging about 97. People who didn't see this game would think, well, that was pretty solid. Sometimes watching the game from start to finish tells you a more vivid story.
49.
It's not great. 1-2-4 is makeable. But 1-5-8 is makeable for Michael Smith.
Not anymore. Now, is it a sign that he's left 124 because we've actually had 124 European Tour events? Bull.
99.
So close.
77.
And Michael might be so close to the quarterfinals. Oh no.
37.
You very rarely see that from the former world champion. Humphries will be smelling blood.
He has dragged himself back level. Michael Smith furiously roughing up those points as if it might rewind time so he doesn't miss that big number.
I think roughing the points up is more of a therapeutic thing right now.
Well, one of the things he does when he gets frustrated, he'll scratch his forehead with the point of his dart. He did it so much and so violently the other day on the Pro Tour, he nearly opened up. You nearly see his skull
44.
Yeah, do not try that. Darts are very sharp. Winner to play Nathan Aspinall, of course.
108.
Whoever gets through, that's going to be a headline game, isn't it? Alongside MBG against Price. What a night this is going to be.
Oh, I've seen some comebacks from players who are in the quarterfinals already, and Luke Humphries is looking to produce one of his own. Gary Anderson, Michael Van Gerwen, they've had to dig themselves out of trouble this weekend.
40. Luke require 47.
Double 16. He's not missing anymore. His percentage on the doubles is now completely irrelevant because the misses are not coming.
Well, the job isn't done, and Michael Smith, by getting that 4-1 lead, put himself within 2 legs of the match. And even though he's not playing particularly well, Michael Smith is quite capable of rattling off 2 brilliant legs. And this is a brilliant leg so far from the bully boy.
I think they have in common the fact that they've had to mature throughout their careers. They have shown a little bit of petulance at times, but we are seeing them maybe in their prime.
Mark, we require 41.
Win this leg by miles. Exactly what he's done. That is a 12 darter. Now, if Michael Smith can do the same in this last leg decider, Luke Humphries' brilliant effort to get back into the match from 4-1 down might be rendered pointless.
That is one of those ridiculous 140s that maybe only 3 or 4 players in the world can do. And especially in a last leg decider, it is embellished as to how impressive it is.
Loses another one to the floor, Michael Smith. He's trying it again there, Humphries. Couldn't bully his way through.
Key to victory for Smith might be to get a shot at double 10. He's hit it 3 times in this match.
125.
I'll take a shot at any double in this situation.
100.
It's not enough to be decisive.
Not enough to feel comfortable. Oh, that'll make Bully Boy feel better. He's going to have the first shot to win the match. There's another brilliant 140.
122.
This might be the only chance he gets to win it. Can he find the 54? No, he cannot.
54.
Humphries. It would be his highest finish of the match. It would end the match. High in the single. And into the double. And Luke Humphries completes the comeback and wins the battle of the world champions. Michael Smith, having been 4-1 up in this one, just couldn't stop Humphries, who hit 7 180s in it. Smith will not reclaim the European Darts Trophy. Humphries could get his hands on it for the